Inside the Ziploc bag is cube steak. It's in with a mix of flour, salt, pepper, granulated garlic, onion powder, minced onion, paprika, and a little dried seasoning of the Italian kind. Now we'll pound it down. I do have 2 other bags all ready to go, and you'll see how this turns out. With a really nice red sauce over a bed of rice, it's a family favorite. In one of my oldest pots that can go from the stove to the oven, I've got a little, well, actually a lot of canola oil, a good red onion chopped up, salt, pepper, a little granulated garlic. We're not even going to go with a fresh garlic this time. Once these onions get ready, I'm going to scoop them out, leaving the oil behind, to go ahead and put a little quick sear on the cube steak and set aside before we make all the nice sauce and put it back in with that and into the oven. And we will have a little rice with this a little bit later. Once we go ahead and sear the meat, we'll go ahead and start the rice. By the time that everything comes out of the oven, the rice will be done. The first steak getting its pan fried. Again, it's cube steak. We've got a lot more to go. We're going to fill up this big bowl over here before transferring back into this big old pot to let it kind of stew down for a little while in the oven and make all nice rich things. The last of the steaks are browning up. Well, it's cube steak, not real steak, but it's beef, and it's seasoned well. And here's the rest as they are resting in the bowl before we take this out and make the magical sauce. Into the hot pot went 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, 1 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes, and 1 small jar of paste mild salsa to give it a little kick, a little sugar to cut the acid. Now we're going to add this back into this, and into the oven it goes to work its magic. Out of my sight. Now the cube steak went into the oven, into the red sauce, for a half an hour to finish up and flavor the sauce. Over perfectly steamed rice. It's dinner.